Good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Hello, everybody. Good morning, Pat Moss, Annie, Deirdre, Brandy. It is Thankful Thursday. Welcome in, everyone. And let's call the family in here. We're missing some peas, so let's get them on board. And to do that, we go into our hearts. We go in for that moment of just beauty, peace, love, joy. All right, I'm hoping that it's back. Guess I better get my phone where I can see if it's going to kick me off again. All right, let's go into our hearts. Touch your heart center and breathe. Really breathe deeply into your lungs. Breathe it back out. We're going to start saying some of those affirmations we've been doing for 108 days. Thank you, Deirdre, for keeping track. And that is, I am enough. I am worthy. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. Feel that. Feel the energy when you say, I am loved. And just let yourself feel that. Feel the love that's filling your heart right now. Just seeing our beautiful soul family coming together, loving each other, wanting to see each other, to check in and be with each other. Doesn't that feel good? Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, Kathy Hand. And good morning, Susan Flo. We're out of triple digits today. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. I've been doing this for 108 days. And it is Thankful Thursday. So pull some gratitude into your heart. Who, what are you grateful for? It doesn't have to be a person. It can be an animal. It can be a place. It can be yourself. Are you grateful for you? Think about that for a minute. How often do you say to yourself, I am grateful for you? Josie, good morning. Brandy, I am worthy. I am enough. Miracles and happiness happen to me every day, and I love myself. Good morning, Darlene. Happy Thursday. And Josie is calling in our Ricky, our pirate Rick, with an ARG. Let's get him in here. Welcome in, Rick. So what's your gratitude? Go ahead and share. Share, 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 whatever that gratitude may be. Finally, okay, I'm not sure what the triple digit thing is, you guys, so you'll have to enlighten me there, what that's all about. And let's pull a Kuan Yin card while I'm trying to figure out the mystery. Let's call in our pair of jeans. We're getting closer and closer to Dolly time. Time for Dolly to be with our blue jean, and we get to experience Dolly full time and have pictures and videos and love flowing. And Josie, I'm grateful for being up with y'all. Well, it's been a while, Miss Josie. We're so glad that you are here. Oh, the triple digits with the weather. Okay. I got you. Wasn't sure what we were referring to there because I'm thinking, well, we're in triple digits. We're in day 108 of saying our affirmations. You can see my brain is not quite focused yet. Darlene, grateful for another beautiful day. I said that every morning when I wake up. Thank you for another day, another moment to experience this thing called life and to be in this wonderful family. It's such a blessing to wake up and to be here with all of you. And Deirdre is grateful for this loving family, even more so now that the new earth is showing herself. There's definitely a shift of the earth energy. There's a lot going on. And I was talking with a friend last night. It was so good to have a conversation where we could just say what we wanted to say without judgment or worrying about what our words might sound like with each other. And we were talking about this change, the shift of energy, and how everything is so different. And we were reminded of a message from A Course in Miracles that says, nothing is as it seems. Let that sink in for a moment. Nothing is as it seems. We might think that something is one way or another as we look at it and we're experiencing it. It's really not. There's a lot of behind the scenes and a lot of things that have a different meaning. And we were also talking about how the experiences that we have, that we can see the same exact event, all of us watching it together, and we might report it a different way. We might see something as really, really bad, but the person standing next to us might be rejoicing that it's really, really good. Or we might see the timing of it. Somebody might think that, oh, that was a really long event. That took forever. And somebody else may say, oh, wow, that went by really fast. So it's all our own individual experiences, although we are all part of the oneness. We're all having these little aspects of ourselves experience something for the growth of all. So we learn from each other and we help each other when we can share like that, when we can say what we want to say without inhibition, without thinking, oh, I can't say that, right? I can't have that thought come out of my head out loud. But when we say the quiet part out loud, then we get an opportunity to look at it with a different light, from a different perspective, maybe from a higher viewpoint. When we say it out loud, then we give form to it. It's no longer just a thought. Saying it out loud makes something change and shift in the energy of it. Cryon always said there's so much more to life than what meets the eye. Absolutely. A friend of mine, and many of you know him, Joseph Labruto, wrote a book called There's More to Life Than What We Know. And yeah, or is there more to life than what we know? And there really is. It's really so deep. And when we can have those deep conversations with each other, it does something. It does this inward flip where we really don't have to stay quiet anymore. We can express our thoughts. We can express what we're feeling. And somebody else may be feeling that same thing. How many times do we see that synchronicity of an angel message? And then all of a sudden, somebody else has just thought that or like in my case, I might call somebody on the phone and they're like, I was just getting ready to call you, or I was just thinking about you. Well, there's no accidents, there's no coincidences. It's all synchronicity. So I love it. And I love when we can talk about it and really experience it. Kathy, I'm grateful for my true blue Blue Jean Walensky and her Faye and sending my heart hug. Well, where is our Blue Jean? Oh, there she is. She just showed up. And she said, good morning. Prayers we can get the fence done before the girls get here. No nervousness. Turn that thought around. Anytime you have that low vibration thought, pivot away, pause, and then go back in with a new attitude. We will have the fence done. So let's all hold that intention. I want everybody to get on board with this. Let's get behind our Blue Jean and Dave, and let's set that intention together. The fence is done. Let's just claim it being done. And no worries, no anxiety, no frustration or irritation. The fence is done. And if you want to type it in so that Blue Jean can see it and see that we're all behind her, the fence is done and ready for those beautiful horses to come into her reality where she lives. Okay, we had Sally and Tony. Good morning. Good morning. And Sally is grateful for finding my Tia. She was my dad's sister, and we used to be so close, waiting for a reply. Oh, I'm so happy for that. And Susan Flo is grateful for this channel and all of you. Well, thank you for being with us on YouTube, Susan. We're so grateful that you come in the mornings. And Susan, I did add your name to our prayer list yesterday as you requested. So every day we lift you up in prayer. Brandy, I'm grateful for my Tia and Tio that have recently come into my life. That's awesome, Brandy. And Blue, I read yours. Don Baker, good morning to you. And Julie Kiss, hello, hello. Joanne Castrillo. Joanne, are you still off having a time away from home? And if so, I hope it's very enjoyable for you. Yes, the fence is already done. See that? We're claiming it, Blue. We're all claiming it with you. The fence is done. It's just our humanness that needs to catch up with it now. Annie, I don't know where our Auntie Jean is. I reached out to her yesterday. I didn't hear back. So I'm hoping that she's doing okay. And I hope you're seeing this, Blue. We got lots of the fence is done. Done. We're claiming it. We're owning it. We're speaking it into reality. So no more worrying or fretting or anxiety. We got this. Spirit has our back and everything is working perfectly. Claim your miracle. That's the way to really manifest it, is to claim it. And we're all doing that. I want you to claim it also, Blue. It's done, it's done, it's done. Be like Paul Revere riding through the streets. The fence is done, the fence is done. And we're all claiming that energy of that fence and seeing it real. Good morning, Charlie. And Joanne, you're still in St. Augustine and you're heading back today. Okay, well, our Catherine Kovacs is in St. Augustine, you know. You're right up there where she is at. I can't talk this morning. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. that's scrambling words. Good morning, Kathleen Caputo. Oh, Kathleen, please tell us you're feeling stronger and stronger every day, because I see it for you. And Kathy Hand says, yes, all will be beautiful and ready for our special horse family. It certainly will. All right, Kuan Yin has a message for us. Moved by the call. Wild love of my own soul, I call upon you. I trust in the process of letting go and the wild, loving life calling me to my divine destiny. I trust in my fearless spirit. Do you hear that? My fearless spirit. So, what that means for all of us is when there's something that we start getting anxious about, that means we're projecting. That's all that is. We're doing a what if. Well, we can't live in a world of what ifs. We can't. We'd be basket cases, right? What if the sky falls down? What if this or what if that? We're projecting something that hasn't even happened yet. When we stay in the moment, stay in that now present moment, everything is perfect. Everything is as it should be. And we're not stressing about what might come to be. The better thing to do would be, wouldn't it be great if, or isn't it great that that fence is done? Isn't it great that Dolly has this wonderful place to come to? Her and Rain are going to be on that property, safe, secure. They have a brand new barn to play in. They have doggaroos that's going to be out there loving on them, experiencing life in a different way with different animals around them. Isn't it great? Let's play that game instead of the what if game, because what if takes us into a place that it's an unknown. Isn't it great? That takes us into a moment of knowing our blessing, knowing our miracle has arrived. And it's not fantasy, it's not a daydream, it's manifesting it. It's confidence. When you say it with confidence and you say, the fence is done, then there's no room for doubt. There's no room for the what if. There's no room for the insecurity. So isn't it great that that fence is done already? Good morning, Linda Lemieux and Kathleen. You're doing better and getting stronger every day. I love it. I love it. And Kathy Hand says, yes, all will be beautiful and ready for our special horse family. It already is. We just have to catch up to it. But it's already done. The angels already have it. They're already showing the vision of it. And when you can hold the vision in your heart to be real, that's when miracles happen. That's how we manifest those miracles. And right now is pocket time. Angels in my pocket. Let's see where we are at. I believe we are on page 35. Ooh, we got lots today. We got 5 of them today. So let's just see what they want us to understand. And Blue, you're back. I didn't know you had left, but Blue, while you were gone, we were just claiming victory. We were claiming the miracle that the fence is done. And I'm just going to toast to that with my lemon water. The fence is done. It's already a done deal. Okay, first message. It is important that you take time alone to process without interruption. Go to your prayer place, weep, yell, and then exhale. We will hold you while you do so. You are loved beyond measure. How many of you have a special place? Just say yes if you do. That special place that when you go to that physical spot, you already know that you're plugged in when you go there. You can feel it just like an electrical cord plugging into its source of energy. Having that special prayer place, meditation place, however you want to call it, label it. I dislike labels myself, but I do like having, I call it an altar. I do like having an altar where I know that when I walk to that place and I sit, it's like everything else just falls to the wayside. I don't take any baggage with me when I go to sit in that space. And usually it's outside. So I find a special place wherever I'm at as I travel around. And in this altar, I just release anything that's unlike love. And I come in with a pure heart that says, all right, I'm open right now, Spirit. Whatever you want to show me, whatever message or download, I'm ready for it. And I'm just going to be. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to be still. I'm going to be having the least amount of distractions as I sit in this energy. So having that altar, that special place, is just like flipping on a switch. Look at it that way. That when you go there, you're flipping on the switch that says, okay, the light's on. I'm ready now. And Pat Moss, bless you, Pat has a special place. So if you have a special altar or quiet spot or place that you feel more connected when you sit there or stand there, then let us know. I'd love to know that. Kathy Ann says yes. Andrea Gregg, good morning to you. And Sally's giving us an update. I'm walking 80% of the time without the walker now since we've been home. My eye feels a ton better today. And thank you for the prayers. Awesome. And Kathleen Caputo has a special place. I love that. I love that you all have the altars that you can go to. And Blue says the fence goes up with ease and grace. Most posts are in place. Insulators and wire, a piece of cake. All is done in joy and grace. Thank you. Dave had come in stressed and dumped it on me. I'm okay now, thanks to Kathy Hand for a reminder. Well, I'm so glad, Blue, that you're coming back to center, because while you were gone and being dumped on, we were holding you and we were all seeing the vision and claiming the miracle. The fence is done. And if you look back through the comments, you'll see that we were right there claiming that with you. And Sally says, I have a place I go to in my yard in front of an altar on the pyramid deck with Judah at the point, birds singing loudly. It's amazing. Yeah, it really is. And Blue says, okay, I have to go to the lake. I know you understand. Much love today. Well, you go to that lake. I know that's your special altar place. And come back to center. That's what it's all about, coming back and claiming the miracle. All right, the next message out of Angels in My Pocket. Nature is a divine creation that deserves respect, love, and protection. It's your responsibility to live in harmony with nature and to preserve it for future generations. We do have a responsibility to take care of our Mama Gaia, loving on her the best we can, doing everything that we can to lift our planet, to love our planet, to hold it as sacred. So that means not dumping stuff and just letting it lay there. It means paying attention, being more aware of what we can do with the resources that we're using. And I know as a collective, we are getting there. We're not quite there yet, but we're closer when we pay more attention to things like recycling, the products that we're using that are just destructive to our Earth planet. So taking care of what we have and showing our Earth Mother that we do care and we do respect her. Good morning to our Leo on YouTube. Thank you for being with us. Sally, that's supposed to be Buddha. Okay. In your special place. Got it. Okay. And Blue, you're headed to the lake. So be in that nature energy. That love just fill your heart and bring you back into a centered, balanced state. And Blue says, okay, I have to listen to Pocket. Perfect message, say the Fae. Absolutely. And the next message from Pocket, if you want to focus on the hatred, discrimination, violence that the world wants to show you, those worry lines and the frown on your face will be what the world sees you cloaked in. Is that what you want the world to know you by? Our energy. Sometimes we do feed off of others instead of staying strong and centered and balanced and saying, everything is working perfectly. Just stay in your heart. We encourage you to be an original, not a copy. I love this one so much. It is, how many words is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 words that make such a huge impact. I'm going to read it again. We encourage you to be an original, not a copy. So what does that mean to you? What does it mean to not be a copy, but to be your own beautiful, authentic self? To me, it's like I don't have to do what I see other people doing. I don't have to think the way the world says, this is how you will think, this is how you will act. I don't have to. I listen to one source. I don't listen to all the noise and the chaos and the clutter and everything that's an illusion. I'm only fed by source. That's the blood running through my veins. That's what keeps me being the original and being authentic. Because if I'm copying what everybody else is saying, then, like I was talking about earlier, I may be copying somebody that's seeing something in a way that's contrary to my beliefs about God, about this experience. Be your authentic, original self. All right, last one. We encourage you to honor and respect the human form and always be grateful to it for housing you for the short time you are with it. It will eventually release you, not the other way around. Love it and cherish it for the beautiful creation it is as it holds you and allows you to experience the fires you came here to go through. Honoring this experience. You know, the angels say, you're only here for a minute. I mean, seriously, when we look at all of eternity, this time spent in this human body that we're currently inhabiting, it's just a blip. It's just such a short period of time. And yet we stress and we take ourselves away from the miracle We take ourselves out of the joy. When we come back to that realization that we only have minutes in the grand scheme of things to live this experience, to get the lesson that we came here to get, it changes us. That really is a life-changing perspective when we look at how am I showing up in this experience, and not to fret over it being such a short time, but enjoying every second that we have. And a lot of times I think, well, what if my time was up today? What if this was my last day on earth, or tomorrow? What would I do different? Would I do anything different? Would I reach out to somebody that I would want to be able to say to them, I love you, I honor you, I'm grateful for you? Well, we should live every day of our life in that way, right? Not just wait until it's the very end to express those things. Right now, do that. Right now, take the time to honor yourself first, thanking yourself for showing up, for being the you, the authentic you that you are, and then treating others in a way that when you're not here in this physical body, they'll remember that about you. They'll remember that you made them feel seen, acknowledged, loved, instead of, oh, I don't have time. I'm too busy to sit with you. I'm too busy for reaching out to others, for loving on others. I played phone tag with a friend of mine over the last couple of days. She would call me and I'd miss the call, and I'd call her back and she'd miss the call. And so it got to the point where it had happened many times in the span of 2 days. And the very last time that I initiated the phone call and it went to voicemail, I just started laughing. I just laughed so hard. And I'm going, okay, I get it, Spirit. I get it. It's not the fact that we're missing each other. It's the fact that we both knew that we were holding each other and we were holding space for each other. Well, we did connect, and we had a very, very long conversation when we finally were able to connect. But just letting others know that they're a thought in your head, that they're a thought in your heart, and just saying, I love you. That's what that means when you're thinking about somebody and you say, I've got to call this person because they're in my heart and I need to let them know, while I can still let them know, that I love them and that I'm here. Darlene, a walk in the park. Oh, I walk in the park every day in awe about nature. I do that with the trees, Darlene. Every time that I go up to a tree and I feel its beautiful energy, it's a moment of awe and wonder. And I just am so grateful for having those experiences and those moments in nature. It's very healing. It's a teaching time for me. It's like I can learn a lot from nature. And I told you all yesterday I was going to put my feet in the grass, and I did. It was cold, it was wet, didn't matter. I was like, I've heard the message, I've heard the call to get out here and ground and feel this beautiful earth underneath my feet. There's something so beautiful and calming and grounding when we do that, when we just put our feet on this planet that we're living on, that we're walking on her back. Andrea, you need to make a special little place, an altar Yeah, it's great to have those altars. I have an altar in the Angel Mobile. I spend a lot of time in that car. So I have all of my special reminders of love and peace and the connection with spirit. Kathleen, curious to see everyone's altar. I just took a picture of mine and we'll put it in our Cuppa messenger. Would love to see everyone's altar there. Let's do that. Let's share our special places that we go to that help to remind us of who we are and what we're doing. What are we doing here in this experience? It's prayer time. And thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer that you offer. Put that up for all of us to see. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, and prayers for our troops, holding them tight and close in our heart right now, and prayers for our country of the United States. Absolutely. I was talking to my sister yesterday and sharing with her my upcoming journey at the end of the year, our upcoming journey, where we're going out of the country and we're going to visit other places in the world, connecting Egypt, India, and the UK in with the energy of the Peace on Earth tour. And I was so excited when I'm telling her about it. And she was just expressing that it's like a dream come true. And it is. It is a dream come true for us as a spirit family because we've seen this. We've seen for 5 years how we've been invited to come to India, and now that's finally going to happen. And to be able to go sit with Hope and be in her presence, that's, to me, that is a miracle, to be able to do that and see some of our P family that we're not able to see in person here in the States. So yes, there are exciting things happening, and we can all get into that energy of excitement because it's not my journey, it's our journey of healing this earth planet and helping every one of us to feel the oneness of all that is. So if you have any other prayer requests, please put them in there. And I know Miss Brandy always reminds us to pray for those who are suffering from dementia and those touched by suicide. So our chimes want to talk this morning as we go into our hearts, remembering our magnificence, remembering who we truly are, and that connection with spirit, that connection with ourselves, the connection as a family of love. So let's breathe into the heart center, listening to the energy of the sound of water. Water is such a connector. Feel the connection. Feel spirit moving, just like the streams, the rivers, the lakes, the oceans. Feel that constant pull as the water comes into shore and goes back out again. Let that water move you. Let it move your energy. Let it cleanse and clear, bringing in a clarity about what's important. What is important? And as we lift up our prayers for each other, our prayers that are all written out in a long prayer list that we keep going, we remember also, as Sally asked, had prayers for the lost, the lonely, those who feel like they're forgotten, unloved, the ones who are homeless, for anyone living in fear of others, and for our entire P family, extended near and far. May we all let, may we all, I'm sorry, Sally, um, let our inner child play in our divine light. Yes, let's go to that inner child right now. As you hear the sound, the tinkling of the chimes, let your inner child giggle. See your inner child just looking up and looking around, looking for that beautiful energy. Where is it coming from? Can you see the expression on that inner child's face? Just wanting to follow the sound, follow the energy. And that's what we're being asked to do. Follow the energy right now, deeper into your heart, further in your spirit, and be lifted by it as we lift higher and higher, going up, 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 right to the great central sun, right to the Creator, to all of divine, surrounded by angels, surrounded by loved ones in spirit, by the teachers, the ascended masters. And you followed that sound until you came home. It brought you home to your heart, home to your truth, home to the caring, compassionate being that you are. And let's leave all of our prayer requests, all of our burdens, all the things that we felt were important for right now to be acknowledged. And we leave them here with the Creator. We don't take them back. We just lift them up, let them be, and go into an energy of trust and faith and belief that every prayer is seen, acknowledged, and answered for the best and highest good of all. As we went up, up, up with love and light and joy, and show that gratitude, that immense gratitude. Thank you, Marietta. Showing gratitude to our Creator for prayers already answered, for fences already built, for our time together, our divine time, to continue in our hearts long after we go our separate ways from this place that we gathered together. So come back with your breath, come back to where we all are, and I'm going to go ask Leo to sing to us. And before the music starts, I worked on creating a sign-up list yesterday for anyone who has agreed to pitch in for those months that I'm going to be gone out of the country. And there were many of you that said, yes, I will help out. I will help run the cuppa in the morning so we can all still gather together. So I'm going to be calling a meeting, and I'll be sharing that list so that you can choose when you're going to commit to helping out to run the cuppa. All right, so Leo, take us away. God today.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to
Either, either crow or raven. I love that, Darlene.
have a great day. Here we go.
Come on, come on.
It's a beautiful day. If you Wake up this morning, might as well be part of it. When all the is for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Cup full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and
Peas in the pod, that's us. We are one big pea pod.
To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of.
There really is no secret.
Secret. We simply
Simply
accept,
accept,
align,
align, allow.
triple
AAA, y'all.
Cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Cup full of joy. Cup full of joy. Give me a cup. Give me cup of joy. 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 Give me cup of joy.
Was your cup filled with joy this morning? I certainly hope so. And thank you for helping Leo at the end of the song with his woo, with love and peace. I love you all so much. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. And I'll see you tomorrow for our Friday cuppa. Take good care, everyone.